The fifth helluva short released to near unanimous uproar about its ending. Because Blitz killed a guy. How did we go from IMP murdering and dismembering a child for laughs to this outcry? Especially as, despite Blitz's emotional growth being a core component of Season 2, his development is mostly focused on him learning to share his feelings and being a better friend. You'd think a character starting to be more communicative and less of a dick would make him more likable. Yet fleshing out a character, even if you pull it off flawlessly, is more of a double-edged sword than people give it credit for. Turning from caricature to character enables the jump from someone being enjoyable while on screen to us forming a real connection to them. While I love Pench's Egg Boys, they aren't relatable beyond the meme sense of the word, as they simply don't have enough of a personality for us to see ourselves in. And that's good. Consider a moment like this.
They say insane shit all the time. How was I supposed to know this one was true?
Bank accounts are a scam created by the shadow government.
See?
This is only funny for as long as we don't take the Egg Boys seriously. If the same came from someone like Charlie, we would not only spend time thinking about what her saying this means for her character, we'd actively judge her for it. The Egg Boys being one-dimensional is exactly what allows us to have a quick laugh and then immediately move on. And that's the problem with Blitz's development. Even though he's always been a sadistic, emotionally volatile maniac, we used to be able to laugh at these traits without ever second guessing if we should be doing it. Yet, when we started to explore Blitz's mental state, suddenly things like him stalking and trying to seduce the M&Ms turned from a funny joke to a character flaw.
That mean you're not gonna try to be our third anymore?
No.
The longer the show goes on, the more serious it gets. The more serious the show is, the more serious we have to take Blitz's personality as well as his actions. And the show is failing to offset this by turning him into a better person. He is undeniably less bad than he used to be, opening up to both the M&Ms and Fizz while treating them much better, even being willing to sacrifice his life for the sake of his friends. Yet at the end of the day, being partially good can be surprisingly counterproductive. If a bad person does a bad thing, we don't bat an eye at it. After all, we are used to them acting this way. If a good person does a bad thing on the other hand, it's shocking, it's disappointing, and we blame them for having a double standard. Blitz turning into sort of a good guy while literally being a hitman just doesn't work. And this is made much worse by an incredibly worrying trend which has started to emerge. It's not only Blitz who's getting humanized, the people he kills are starting to get the same treatment. While in Season 1, his human victims are a satanic, cannibalistic murder family, cartoonishly evil and therefore entirely unrelatable, spring breakers who barely have a personality and are therefore entirely unrelatable, and an evil, mad scientist, Season 2 shows Blitz having an anxiety attack because he himself relates to a target to such an extent that he is unable to carry out a hit. The show encourages us to empathize with Blitz's victims. Why? If we are meant to like your main character, don't have him gleefully kill off people we are meant to feel bad for. This is so obvious that when Sins was released, I'm sure we all originally understood this scene as, see, Blitz isn't heartless. These people don't deserve to get assassinated, so IMP is going to spare them, which would alleviate this problem massively, but it's impossible for us to understand it this way anymore. In the short directly after this episode, Blitz kills the most morally good person this show has ever introduced without giving a damn. And as someone who made a video about it, let me tell you, the amount of comments being mad at Blitz and calling him out for his double standard wouldn't even fit on the screen. We didn't used to care about Blitz doing bad things. His actions were punchlines. Now they are flaws. Him acting in immoral ways was a given. Now it's surprising and a double standard. His victims were unrelatable, yet now we are encouraged to feel bad for them. But the worst part is that you've just watched this whole video without leaving a like and subscribing.